Okay, it's been a while since I've done this, but here we go.
No one said my awakening would be like this.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl J Eli. You already know. Let's get into it. Okay, so it's been a while since I've been on YouTube and since I've made a YouTube video. But honestly, I always be like, I'm gonna come back, and then I don't. So I ain't even gonna say I'm coming back or nothing like that. But I mean, as you see as the title, oh no, I'm sorry, I think it's down here now. As you see as the title, social media is a scam. Okay, it's a big scam though. And so what drove me to talk about this topic? First of all, I want to say that I want to do more talking videos because I originally made my YouTube to talk, and that's what I like to do. So that's what I'm gonna do. So if you like to hear somebody talk, then you're in the right place. But no, like really, I've been doing like a lot of deep diving in the last couple years of my life, a lot of reflecting, a lot of growth, a lot of all of those things. And I think the biggest thing always brings me back to social media. You know, I've been on YouTube now for 10 years. You know, I done took breaks, came back, and so much has evolved since I was, you know, first an influencer in high school all the way up into now. And I don't mean like a large influencer, I just mean someone that's creating content for the internet, for social media, such and such. Because I have been doing this for a while. People don't seem to realize that, but I've been in this. This is like my third YouTube channel. But yeah, all that being said, it's like social media is a scam. Let's get into it. There's been a lot of talks, a lot of discussions going on right now about like the future of social media and where things are headed and what it's gonna look like and what are we gonna do, and just like all of this, like people are like, oh my god, like, you know, AI is here, we're in the VR world, like people literally cannot keep up to save their lives. And I feel like social media was really an experiment, to say the least. One of my TikTokers actually commented on my video because I was talking about this. And, you know, I think it's been an experiment. And I think, like, I've seen all that I need to see, truly. Like, I truly do. Unfortunately, for us creatives and us creators, it's like we kind of do need to have social media for that. But outside of using social media for like your business stuff, you know what I'm talking about, like if you have a business, you have a product, you have something that you actually need to promote online, that's different. But outside of that, like just using social media just to be on there every day, or no, over it. I really would like to sit down with a psychologist, a psychiatrist, anybody in the mental health field, and talk to them about the long-term effects that social media has on us and what they are seeing. I would actually like to study that. Maybe I should go back to school. Anyways, I think social media is a scam because I feel like social media is kind of like, it's kind of like that golden ticket on the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Where's my golden ticket? I want my golden ticket!
Well, gentlemen, I just hated to see my little girl feeling unhappy like that.
It's like only a few people get that golden ticket. And the more time goes by, the more users that use social media, the larger that pool widens and the harder it is to get a golden ticket. And I feel like that golden ticket is like going viral, you know, popping off and then getting a whole bunch of followers and everything after that. And I feel like people are like selling their souls. Like I see it every day. People are like waking up, posting the dumbest shit on social media. Like you could have kept that. We didn't need that. We did not need that. But they still be doing it. Like they still be posting that shit. And I just be like it's like people are selling their souls right now. Like I hate to get too deep, but that's what we do over here. That's what we do on my channel. But nah, seriously, I feel like people are selling their souls. Like it got to it's now to the point where people wake up every day and exploit themselves. They're exploiting their children, they're exploiting their life, they're exploiting so many things that we don't need to know about. Like I feel like social media has blurred the lines of privacy, of boundaries. Like people don't know what privacy is no more. People bring their marriage business here, they family business, they personal business. Like we don't need to know everything. And I feel like social media is tricking us into thinking we need to constantly be digesting some type of information, or we need to be constantly going after things and doing it. Like, social media is a scam. And I'm here to say that, you see me? You see where I'm at right now? Y'all see how I'm living? Y'all see how I'm living? Penthouse, real good. Let me show y'all. I gotta pop my shit real quick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, real quick. Ignore the clothes on the bed. Ignore the clothes on the bed, because we getting ready for Valentine's Day, so we doing our stuff early. But seriously, let's get back on task. If y'all want some vlogs, let me know. Seriously, I feel like where I am in my life right now is such a unique position that I am, because I am fully transitioned out of the life that I lived for majority of my 20s. I am fully transitioned out of the person that I used to be, the girl that I used to be. I'm a totally different woman now, with so much insight, so much reflection, so much wisdom, so much intelligence and knowledge. And a lot of that I attribute to me getting off of social media. I feel like social media had a big impact on my previous relationship that I was in. I feel like a lot of the standards and the things that I expected from my partner at the time were based off of what social media was telling me. I feel like I had to unlearn a lot of what social media was spitting at me, and I had to formulate opinions on my own. I've always been an opinionated person. I've always been an open-minded person, but it really wasn't until I found myself like being on Twitter every day in college, and you know, like stuff like that, scrolling on Instagram 24/7, and just all of these things, I think really put a false idea of reality in my head. I can say 100%. And I feel like in the last couple of years, I've been just like coming back down, like coming back to reality, like grounding myself more. And I think social media has done the same thing for so many people. And that's why I say I think it is a scam. It sells you this life, it sells you this idea. And the reality of it is social media is the most adjacent thing to Hollywood that I've ever seen, or the most metaphorical representation of Hollywood, because I feel like in Hollywood, this is a lot of what people see, and people don't realize in Hollywood, literally, if you drive to Hollywood, California, West Hollywood, and you see how people are living, you'll be like, this is a scam. So all that being said, I feel like it's the same for Instagram. Like, a lot of people on Instagram are pump faking like this is their house. It's an Airbnb. I actually pay rent to live here, okay? Let me just put that out. I actually pay rent by myself, a pretty penny to live where I live. But all that to be said, it's like a lot of people are just out here trying to promote something that is not true to who they are in their everyday lives. A lot of people aren't happy with their everyday lives, so they get on social media and they scroll, and they get consumed with other people's lives because they aren't happy with theirs. And in a nutshell, it just causes a ripple effect because they never do anything to make their life happy, because all of their time is designated to social media. So with all that being said, I would say in the last couple of years, I've intentionally taken so many breaks from social media. Like, you don't need it. Like, and if you feel like you need it and you can't take a break, that should tell you everything that you need to know right there. Social media is a drug, and it got the youth like that. It got the adults like that. Like, everybody is, I need Instagram. I need, like, it's getting out of hand, baby. It's getting out of hand, and I feel like we need to shed light on that. More importantly, our lawmakers, I ain't one for censorship, but goddamn, we don't need this much access to stuff. We don't. And I feel like a lot of people are like wondering why they can't get their life together and their life is in shambles and everything sucks. And it's like, because you living for social media. You wake up every day, you get on these apps, you follow the shade room still, you're on, you know what I mean? You're checking for the petty drama. It's all a distraction from a real world out here. There's a real world that exists with real people like myself, and we're out here living and we're moving and grooving and we're accomplishing things because we had the discipline to put social media down and to take a break. So when I say social media is a scam, I mean it's selling you false dreams. I'm not saying that everybody on social media is unhappy or that everybody on social media isn't living the life that they portray. Of course there are people that are, you know what I'm saying? But if we're being honest, it's mostly the rich people. It's mostly the entertainers. It's mostly, you know, your musicians, your athletes. Like, it's not your everyday people, but that is the problem. Social media got everyday people like myself, but I ain't no everyday person. I'm sorry. In a nutshell, you get what I'm saying. Like, everybody isn't on social media super rich, but the ones who are have the ones who aren't, like, really trying to like do everything to act like you're living their life. And I feel like it's just selling the wrong idea. It's pushing the wrong idea in people's heads, and it has people like forgetting about what's actually important, like real connection. But that'll be on another video. So yeah, that's just a little tad bit of why I think social media is a scam. Head over to my TikTok for more short videos where I dive into some things like this. Let me know what topics you want to talk about. I'm here to talk. That's what I like to do. You know, that's what I'm gonna do on my YouTube channel. I'm just gonna talk because I feel like that's what we need. Like, we need more real discussions. Fuck all them, the editing, the That's how I started. That's how I'm gonna keep going. That's what I like to do. So if you like to listen to me talk, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to share with your bald-headed friends. Or the ones that's not bald-headed.